Scorpio, welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emery's Tarot. The only thing I have to say before we start is please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Do not try to make it fit. If none of this video resonates naturally, perhaps a later one will, and I hope you'll stick around for that. So, without further ado, see what's going on for the sign of Scorpio. Straight off the bat, and get in, you are being very prudent. You're perhaps going with somebody steady, somebody very, very reliable. Okay, but there seems to be overcoming a fear of actually committing. All right, you've been very wise from past relationships. You are viewing relationships in a very, very different way now. For one or two of you, on getting a perhaps soulmate or very blessed connection. Your intuition is very, very strong now. There's something about this situation that is making you act with caution. All right, perhaps it's a distance relationship, okay, but you have come full circle on yourself, and as I said, you're much wiser to, how people behave towards you and how you're behaving towards other people. Patience is the key here with this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, perhaps things are moving a bit too slow. Now, perhaps there is a commitment that you do actually want from somebody in some form, but distance is the problem. It would seem there's very, very big differences of opinion here. I'm kind of getting decisions you made in the past have set you on a course, and, there's an opportunity with the same situation coming round again. But like I say, this time you're much more wiser. Now, to achieve your goals and ambitions, whether it's in work or whether it's with family, with money, whatever, you do need to know what you want to be able to achieve it. And there is the danger here with this World card of setting the bar too high, not seeing the truth of the matter, and, it fizzling out before it even gets off the ground, so to speak. Could be dealing with a Virgo, okay. I am picking up water energy around this, but not for all of you, okay. Perhaps the person you're dealing with is a bit of a loner. They like to plan things. There is somebody here approaching you where there's been no communication. They want to make sure it's right before they come in. They're being very, very cautious. There's a lot of, from your point of view, there's been a lot of self-introspection here. But what I'm getting is a sudden burst of energy. Okay, it's like going from nothing to everything, and I'm getting travel involved in this. All right. I'm getting there's a lot of excitement around this, and part of the challenge will be to learn from past mistakes. And if you're being put under pressure in any situation where there's the need to make a quick decision, this is you're slowing it down to your pace. Now, there is a decision here between, perhaps you are dating or going with somebody that's very reliable, very studious. Okay. They could well be complacent, but you're looking for excitement. This person just doesn't, or this situation just doesn't fulfill you. Okay, it's a bit too slow for your liking. But there's still the need for caution and prudence when making any life-changing decision. You're very, very independent, and you do stand your ground here. Okay. I'm kind of getting whatever situation you're in. You're like stuck in between, energetically between two worlds. The situation you're in, where you're working, who you're living with, and even for the singles of you, just where you are at the moment against what you want, your ambitions, and who you want to be with. There is somebody here particular that is very, very strong friendship that has the potential to develop into something much more. Perhaps for some reason some of you are dealing with a person that for whatever reason and other obligations, or you had other obligations either in a marriage or work or something like that, you couldn't commit, but now this person wants to commit. But there's a lot of challenges that need to be sorted. For one thing, distance for some of you. All right. I can see energetically that you are kind of worlds apart from this person, growing up in perhaps a different culture, different environments. All right, but there is a lot of happiness around this. Now, whether this person's married and separated, or the same goes for you, you know, there's changes taking place, changes of lifestyle. How quick can you adapt? How quick do you want to adapt? Do you want to adapt? All these questions. Kind of getting in the past, you've been looking to them for answers, but the answers have been within you all the time. There is a decision in love approaching. There is somebody that you've dealt with before coming back around this time, but you're much wiser. See what else we have. There's been a long struggle with this person, and it does bring in more challenges, but they're kind of willing to give it a go. They've had a kind of a wake-up call. You know, and I'm kind of getting a lot of you intuitively have seen this coming, but then when it actually materialises, it can be quite scary. And it does mean you making a decision with life-changing results. Okay, that is the requirement for you to adapt, but this person does want to give it a go. They're not thinking long-term, they're thinking of the here and now, the next few weeks possibly, and to see how it goes, but they are willing to give it a go. I am getting peace and harmony coming in between you two, and you kind of coming onto the same picture and want the same thing. But it does mean a breakdown in your particular situation. Perhaps you need to leave somebody behind, or a situation behind. Kind of getting for a lot of you, this is a blessed connection. A lot of you could well be dealing with a soulmate. You could be dealing with somebody with an addiction of some kind, and this could be to anything, not necessarily drink or drugs. Okay, it could be an addiction to sex, watching certain types of films, but I'm kind of getting that there's restraint needed here. If you're going to sustain this, it's the need to be like a steady eddy energy, you know, continuity. And it's been a bit erratic in the past. I'm kind of getting this person's been in and out of your life. From your point of view, you perhaps feel this person only wanted something, they only came to you when they wanted something. Okay, but that's all passing now. I'm getting a big change in the wind here. There is certainly an attraction between you and this person, but I'm kind of getting a lot of you are asking yourself, is this enough to sustain this long term? You're being very grounded, actually, very practical. Yeah. All right. Now, if you're buying or selling a house, moving, relocating, whatever, I'm getting good news coming in that way, and it's news that seemed to take forever to get here. But, you know, seeing the truth of the situation, okay, a lot of clarity coming to you. It will free you off. Okay, this time there is a need to put your feelings first. Okay, this person is perhaps coming in to ask you to wait. They do want to be with you, but it's going to take them a little bit longer to sort out their situation before they can be with you. So they're kind of asking you to wait. The question is, are you willing to wait? But there is a possibility of true love here. It's a good card. actually you can manifest out of this what you want. Okay, it's just going to take time, planning, prudence, patience. But maybe some of you will see it as, you know, a great opportunity and one you must follow. Now, whether this is in work or your private life or a romantic situation, the energy is still really the same. You know, patience is the key, and the payoff is, you know, there's a lot of devotion here developing. And this, with this Ace of Cups, it does have potential, but it's what you two make of it. And are you both willing to put in the time and energy to make it work? But what I'm saying here, it is possible. You could perhaps be not only forming an emotional relationship, but forming a working relationship, a partnership of some kind. Okay, now some of you are in a work situation where perhaps the boss and you are developing feelings for each other. But, you know, like I say, it's bringing your dreams and imagination into reality. But there's this wiping of the slate clean from the past, and this is a fresh start. There is a new relationship coming in for you, for a lot of you, but it's what you make of it. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching.